Hey guys, what's up? It's me, LegoLee329 here, and I'm bringing another LEGO Lord of the Rings review. A very exciting review today. A brand new LEGO Lord of the Rings set. This is the Pirate Ship Ambush. The set retails for about $100 US. It's set number 79008. It is 9 through 14 and contains 756 pieces. Here's a front look at your box. There's the back of your box. This set includes 2 instruction manuals. The first one here has 74 pages of building, and the second one has 59. I do want to mention I made a new LEGO Lord of the Rings channel called Legoland Middle Earth. Please go check out that channel and subscribe to it. I just made it. It's going to have all things Lord of the Rings, some LEGO collection Lord of the Rings videos and stuff, so please go sub to that channel right now. First up for minifigures here is Aragorn. This figure is available in other sets such as Helm's Deep and Attack on the There's nothing too special about them, and he has a cool sword right there. You can see he has some great front torso printing and nice face printing. His face is also double-sided. He features some slight back printing. Next minifigure here is Legolas, who's only previously available in the Mines of Moria. This is a great way to get him, and he also has a nice long bow right there. You can see he has some great front torso printing, leg printing, and a really nice face. That face is also double-sided. There's a quick look at him from the back, and he also features back printing. Next up here is Gimli, who is available in the Council of Elrond, which just came out and I just reviewed. He's also available in the Mines of Moria and Helm's Deep, so he's a relatively common figure. He has a nice little short axe right there. You can see Gimli has some fantastic details going on the front right there. There's a better look at Gimli's front torso printing and his face, and back printing. Here is our first Mordor Orc, and he comes in quite a few sets, so there's nothing too special about him. He's holding a nice long axe right there. You can see he has some very creepy face printing and nice torso printing. And just look at him from the back. The second Mordor Orc is the exact same figure, just has a different weapon and some torso armor. Here's our first exclusive character. This is the Pirate of Umbar, who looks really, really great from the front right there. I'm not really quite sure why he's holding a baguette, but it's a really cool piece. It also has a chain. You can see he has some great front torso printing and great face printing, and this is rumored to be a Peter Jackson minifigure, because in the movie, Peter Jackson has like a 2-second cameo where Legolas shoots him, and he is one of the pirates on the ship, so this might be the first ever and probably the last ever Peter Jackson LEGO figure. He does feature a double-sided scared face and has some great back printing. Next figure here is our first Soldier of the Dead. These are definitely the best must-have figures from this set. He's holding a nice little short sword right there. You can see he has some great front torso printing and some really crazy looking arms. I've never seen that color before in LEGO. If that color is new, please tell me. I'm not quite sure, but I've never really seen it in LEGO before, and it really looks awesome. There's a better look at his face. He has an interesting looking funny mustache going on right there. His face is also double-sided, and he has some great back printing. Here is our second Soldier of the Dead, who is pretty much the exact same figure. Everything is the exact same besides the torso. You can see he has some really unique, great front torso printing, and features some very awesome back printing. Last and definitely not least, probably best figure for this set is the King of the Dead. This figure looks absolutely incredible. I love this figure. You can see his sword right there is really nice. He features some great front torso printing and leg printing. There's a good look at his face. It really looks really accurate, and I really love it. And it is also double-sided, and he also features some great back printing. One really nice thing about these Dead minifigures is that their heads do glow in the dark. I don't know if you can see it right there, but his head is glowing in the dark, and it really looks awesome. Before we get to the main part of this set, the pirate ship, you do get this really nice little catapult. This is actually a really good build. I'm not a really too big of a fan of these wheels. They kind of look a little bit odd, but it's a pretty nice looking design. You can see some sticker details right there. You got a pretty nice little catapult, and this thing actually functions really well. You can load up one of these little ball things into the catapult right there, and if you flick it, it will fire those little balls pretty far, which is a nice little feature. Here is the main part of the set, the pirate ship itself. I do want to mention you get 2 extra of these pieces. Now, they're not technically extra. They go on the bottom of the ship, but once I put them on the bottom, I realized they made the ship wobble. Then I took them off, and the ship stopped wobbling. I'm not quite sure why LEGO was wanting our pirate ships to wobble, because that really bothered me. Do you guys know why? I mean, I guess ships kind of wobble, but why would you want it to wobble? That just seems very odd to me. Do you guys know any reason why you want the ship to wobble? I don't really want it to. That kind of annoys me. It's a really easy fix, so not a big deal right there. This ship is really big. I can't really even fit it into my entire frame. Just look at this thing right here. It really looks fantastic. I love the sails. It's about 14 inches tall and about 24 inches long, so you can get a little bit of a size estimate right there. It is a really large ship. From the front here, you can see all the details. I'll just give you a nice little view of it here. It really has some great details. I'll go over each of those details in a minute. But you can see just some fantastic details on the ship. I love these sails. These sails are brand new pieces just for this set, I believe, which are really cool. They also kind of look like dragon wings. Anyone else think that? They look like dragon wings. I think if you got, a reverse of this sail, you could definitely make a cool looking dragon. That would be really awesome. See the front here, I'm assuming that is a ram, so you can, if you don't know what a ram is, it rams into other ships and basically, destroys them from underneath. I'm assuming that's what that is. You can see these shields right here. All of those shields are printed and you get 14 of them, so that's really awesome. You get 14 individually printed pieces. You can see some of the details right here look absolutely fantastic. Now our first play feature here has to do with the anchor, and I'll show you that right now. Now when you twist that little brown piece right there, basically if you twist it enough, the anchors will drop, which is a really cool feature. There are 2 anchors on either side, 2 in total, and this is a nice little anchor piece right there. It actually looks kind of like an axe, which is a really interesting and nice design. Moving towards the rest of the ship here, you have a nice little weapons rack, which is actually removable, which is pretty cool. It's only connected on by those 2 little studs right there. You feature 2 gunmetal spears, a key, and a nice gunmetal little crossbow. Some more details inside the ship are absolutely fantastic. I love these boards. Unfortunately, they are stickers. I wish they'd use those printed board pieces instead, but they add some really cool detail that look really, really nice. You can see back there are some barrels that you can take out in this nice little crate, which I'll do right now. Here is the barrel. It has a kind of strange sticker on the top right there. Not really quite sure what they're going for. You can kind of use this as a seat if you really wanted to. But inside the barrel there are some gems and some gold pieces, so that's kind of weird. This crate piece is a lot more exciting. You can see there's some cool details, sticker details on top of there. You got 2 bottles of like rum or something. And if you open it up, you do get 2 maps. Now these maps unfortunately are stickers, which is kind of lazy, but they are pretty cool looking maps right there. You can see one of them is of the oceans, which is really, really nice. And the other one has Gondor on it, so that's a really cool little map sticker. You can also see on the side here, there's some really, really great details. I love these dragon wings. There's some cool chain details going along here. And right here are some pretty cool crossbows that have flick fire missiles that flick pretty easily. You kind of notice how those work. Those look pretty cool. On the other side here, there's some nice spikes like those Ninjago pieces in black. And some more crossbows with some really cool details. There are a couple extra flick fire missiles in case you run out, so that's a really nice little added touch. See, going over here, there's some more great details. I love these stairs going up into this part of the ship, which looks really, really nice. There's some cool spike details and a nice jail door right there. I'll get into the jail in a couple minutes. You can see right here is the top with the giant wheel. You can definitely stick a figure right there. Some cool torches. I do not like how they use those blue pieces, however, that looks really, really terrible. You do have a key right there. You get some more of those shield pieces, which is really, really nice, and you get some of those Batman pieces there in a nice gray color, which is really cool. And you also have a sail right here. This sail is a little bit of a smaller piece than these sails. These 2 sails right here are the exact same size, even though one's just a little bit lower than the other. That one is smaller, but it's still really cool. On the back of the ship here is a small little rudder, which you can move, which is really nice. One of the main play features with this ship is that you can actually grab this sail and take off the top, which is pretty cool. There is not a whole lot inside there. I don't know if you can tell, but there are some little tally marks on the wall, and there's a nice little rat and a little barrel bucket kind of thing down there and some torches. This is supposed to be kind of like a little prison. You can fit whatever minifigure you want inside there, and the little door over here does open pretty nicely. This piece really isn't attached to anything. It kind of sits on top of there. I kind of wish they'd include some studs so it doesn't attach, because if you flip this thing upside down, that is going to fall off, which is kind of an unfortunate thing. Now there's a lot of room on this pirate ship to fit minifigures. Of course, you're going to have Aragorn, Legolas, and Gimli kind of just, wandering around. You have the dead people wandering around too, which is really cool. Lots of room to fit minifigures, which is really nice. Here's a final shot here of the entire pirate ship, which looks absolutely fantastic. Here is a quick size comparison between this pirate ship and the Black Pearl, which came out a couple years ago. You can see this ship is actually a lot longer, but the Black Pearl is way, way taller. This ship I actually kind of think is a little bit cooler. It's a lot more unique. I do like the Black Pearl a little bit more because it's more like, it means a little bit more to me. This is a really cool looking comparison right here. Alright guys, so final verdict here on the pirate ship Ambush. This is a really, really cool set. A really nicely designed pirate ship, and I really do like it. The main problem with the set though is it's not a must-have thing. This ship really only appears in the movie for about 3 minutes, and there's no real must-have characters. Yes, the dead people are really cool, but I wouldn't have been furious if LEGO had never made the dead people minifigures. If LEGO had never made a Saruman figure or a Gandalf the White minifigure or an Elrond figure, I would be pretty upset. But, I could have lived without this set, really. It's just not a must-have Lord of the Rings set, because it's not that big a part of the movie. But on the accuracy scale, on a detailed scale, on just an awesome-looking ship scale, it's really, really cool set. For that reason, I'm going to give this a 9.2 out of 10. So, it's not a perfect set. This is definitely not a set that's a must-have. but it is still a really cool set. I would definitely go more the direction of Blackgate, Mines of Moria, Helm's Deep, or even Orthanc. It's a little bit more expensive before getting this set because it's not really a must-have scene. Please rate, comment, subscribe. Please like my Facebook page, follow me on Twitter, and follow me on Instagram. I will see you guys next time with more LEGO Lord of the Rings reviews. And please go subscribe to my new Lord of the Rings channel called Legoland Middle Earth. I'll leave the link in the description down below. So please rate, comment, subscribe. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.